Hi, it's been a while since I've done any videos or anything, and I got a brand new camera and I get yelled at for never ever using it. So I figured I would tell you guys about my trip to LA that I just got home from. I'm sorry, there's gonna be pets. I'm surrounded by pets. I just got home at 6 a.m. this morning, so that's why I'm in my Monster Hunter Kigu pajamas. I slept like 4 hours in the last 2 days. I figured I'd get this done before I forget about it. I went with my friend. You probably recognize her. She's the Machina in a lot of my Valkyrie photos. We went Thursday night, flew to LA, got there pretty late, just went to the hotel, got some food real quick, went to bed. Friday was a free day for us, so we decided we were gonna go downtown LA somewhere, and my friend Cassie was nice enough to pick us up and drop us off in Little Tokyo, and just kind of show us the general area real quick, since we'd never been there. And she took us to Daiso, which is like Japanese dollar store kind of thing. Everything there is $1.50. And that was great. I got a couple little souvenir knickknacks because I didn't have a ton of money to spend on this trip, but Daiso gave me some really cool stuff. I got some stuff for my kitchen, like bento box stuff. I had like an onigiri case, stuff like that, because I'm a dork. I also got a little fish cell phone strap, because again, if you follow me, you know for my work I have koi fish, so I actually bought a lot of koi fish stuff this trip. Thanks, Kat. I got a little fishy like post-it note stand, or you can put photos. I have to put photos in there, but I'm gonna use it in the spring at work. I'm gonna put my important messages on here, keep it on my desk at work, because again, fish work. And we got like some snacks and stuff like that. So it was like a fun little shopping adventure that I only spent like $4 getting stuff. So that was nice. And then Katie and I decided to have lunch at Kula Revolving Sushi, which is a conveyor belt sushi place. I'm super psyched about this. I looked it up online ahead of time, like watched people do it, because I'm a weeb and that was like a huge thing that was so cool. And we went, and they have a little thing that if you, when you're done eating your plates, you put them in a return, and it counts how many you eat, and after you get 15 plates, you get a prize. So our challenge was to each eat 15 plates of sushi, which I almost died. I couldn't do it. Katie had to help me out with a couple of plates. But you get a little like gashapon ball, and since it's Halloween, they were spooky Halloween themed. And I got a cute little like badge. That's like a bunny dressed as a witch sort of thing. And it says Kula Sushi and has the year and Halloween on it. So that's a really cool souvenir, even though it cost me like $50 in sushi to be able to get that. We'll do again. We'll definitely do again. We went, checked out all the stores. Okay. Pretty much went to all the stores, got food, snacks, Japanese souvenirs, like I got a little koi fish flag. Again, koi fish, I got a lot of koi fish stuff. We went to Jungle. I did scout out. There was a couple Macross things, not too much. I did pick up a Mirage to add to my shelf up there. I haven't had this one yet, and it was a good price, because I'm a dork and I do track the prices that figures are going for. For the price, she's really nice looking for what I paid for her. So, I don't know where you're going on the shop. And then after we bought all our ramen crap, we went to Kinokuniya's, walked around, got snacks, went back to the Japanese grocery. We bought like onigiri and bento and ramune and mochi and stupid weeb snacks, and packed them up and took the subway back to our hotel. And had that for dinner, relaxed, and I got my cosplay ready. Okay, so Saturday was the main event. We were there for a Super Dimension convention. SDCon. So we showed up around noonish. Once we got ready, our hotel was maybe like 4 blocks away, so we just walked. So I got the cheapest reg level, again, because I'm poor and spent all my money on the hotel. You get the nice tote bag, which these are actually, they're not like anime con like plastic bag. This is actually like a tote bag that I actually used for the rest of the trip. And you get a magnet, which my cat knocked off the desk. But yeah, that was cool. So, and obviously if you got the better reg, you got really cool things like shot glasses and special t-shirts and stuff like that. Really nice. Next year I'm actually going to save money and get a better badge. So you get a raffle ticket, you get a free raffle ticket, and throughout the day the staff draws raffles for random prizes. So right off the bat you can end up winning a prize that's worth like 2 or 3 times more than what you paid for your reg badge. So that's cool. That's my dog. Go away. So that was the first thing. You walk in, you walk right into the dealer's room. Dealers and artists. Big room, just set up with Macross vendors. Kid in a candy store. I feel like I was very well behaved, mostly because I had absolutely 0 room in my luggage, so I could only get really small stuff. What I did get, let's see, first thing we got is I walked by, like, people noticed my Ida bag a lot. People were just taking pictures of it the whole time. First thing, I walked past a vendor and he noticed I didn't have the blue outfit, and he immediately started opening up blind boxes for me and sold it to me like right on the spot, which is very nice of him. And I paid a really good price of it. Since the whole Ida bag trend started, getting a hold of the Macross charms is really, really hard, and I have paid a ton of money for some of these. Notably Messer, I paid like $30 for the cupcake Messer charm. Yeah. I paid $5 for the Konami cupcake charm. So yeah, so really nice, good prices. A lot of vendors had really, really, really good prices. And then we just walked around looking at things, looking at figures. There really aren't too many Delta figures out that I don't have that I want. I've already got all the Konami ones that are out. Now I have 3 Mirage and I've got a Mikumo. So there's, I was kind of looking for Frontier stuff. Unfortunately, if you've ever seen my wall of Cheryl, I've got almost everything. So it was a lot of looking little things. There was one vendor that had some other charms. I bought a lot of charms. And he was nice enough, he actually gave these to us because he liked our cosplays. I got a Sarah one that he said he bought like this whole box because he just wanted the SDF charms out of there, and he really didn't have anything to do with the other weird side characters. So Katie got Ishtar and I got Sarah, and I'm like, yeah, no one else is gonna want these, but since I cosplay Sarah, because it's my namesake, but it was cool. Now I have Sarah I can add to my bag. There was a good selection. There was figures, there was model kits, there was art, there was just about everything. There were art books. I like that there were the artists. There was an artist whose name I'll totally look up. I'm sure I have their card because I wanted to buy more of their stuff. They had acrylic stands and acrylic keychains. We're doing commissions, and they did have Macross stuff. Some of the artists didn't have Macross stuff or had just little add-on Macross stuff. They had 2-sided charms. I've got Max, so it's Pilot Max and Military Uniform Max. And then I've got Milia in flight suit with helmet and without helmet. So those are really cool. They had a ton of other characters. Katie got Ishtar. I want to buy more. Another artist I really liked. Again, I really liked their charms. They were Macross related, but they had a lot of fandoms I like, and I'm gonna go online and buy more charms from them. but I got an A2 because I cosplay A2. I actually have their card, so I'll post the link. So I got an A2 charm. And then for SM Zelda rules, I got 9S. So we made charm twins. Other than that, you walk out of the dealer's building. There's a big open courtyard, like gates in, and they had tables set up and had different activities set up. There was Nerf dart target practice. You could shoot off some big Nerf guns and try and hit some robots. And that's kind of fun. The table set up, they had a drawing contest. You could color, you draw, you win prizes. They had a DJ up on stage. They'd play music, or you could do karaoke. Lionel brought his cockpit that you could sit in and take pictures with. That was cool. I was always sad that the last couple of years that I couldn't go to CotsCon the year he brought it to CotsCon. So I finally got to see the cockpit in person, put my little ghost messer in it. Kitty! Reaper. Yeah, and they had, there's a food truck that was doing like tacos and quesadillas on like a flat top grill. It was really cool. It was a good lunch. It was reasonably priced, so it was good that we didn't have to go anywhere to get food. And then you walk into another building, and to the one side, there's all these displays that people brought in their really, really rare collectibles. That was nice to see, and some guys brought in different Macross themed video games that you could play. So it was cool just seeing stuff, like nice to see models that I might always think about buying, to see how worth it they'd be to me and stuff like that. So it was neat. And then on the other side, well, in the middle area atrium, they had the big backdrop with like the name, con name on it, so you could take your selfies or take pictures of the cosplayers in front of it. Then there was a big auditorium, is the word I was thinking of. The stage up front and seats set up that all the panels and stuff were in. So we caught the end of the Del Talk panel, which is kind of, the part I heard was interesting, with like the translation issues and working with the Japanese staff on how they wanted certain things to be translated certain ways and stuff like that. It was really cool. I actually got mobbed for photos for about a good hour or two. So we'd kind of get stuck in a certain area and have people taking pictures of us, which is always fun. I don't mind it. So it was nice. People asking us about our cosplay, or our favorite characters, or where we from. A lot of people were really shocked that we were from New York. Because everyone's like, oh, you know, you're local. What part of LA are you from? We're like, no, we're from Buffalo. And they're like, what? They're like, we came from New York. We came from the other side of the country. That started up a lot of conversations with people asking what the hell we were doing. After that, we went to Reika's panel. Reika is a pretty famous Japanese cosplayer. She travels all over the world. I follow her on Instagram. It's just really interesting, all the places she goes. She goes everywhere. She's somewhere every weekend. It's crazy. And she makes a ton of costumes. They basically did a Q&A panel. They had a set of questions they asked her. Her answers were really interesting. And afterwards, there was a big group photo in the courtyard with Reika and all the cosplayers. You could go take selfies with her, and she was doing autographs at her table. So I got one, which I've never actually paid money for a cosplayer's print or anything before. So this is the first. I actually got a photo book, and it's pretty cool. The thing I was kind of shocked at was the prices of her prints and stuff were very cheap compared to what American cosplayers charge for them. Typically you'd see an American cosplayer charging $10, $20, $25 for a larger print. Hers were $5 to $10, and I got this book for $15, which is astonishing. And like, the print quality is amazing. Like, the manufacturer on this book is really, really good. I mostly bought it just to see what a Japanese photo book would look like. So this is Victor. I also cosplay Victor, so I was like, this is cool. So just, you know, nice photo sets of all her different costumes and Victor. Really cool. So we got her autograph, got to take a picture with her. So there was Mari Ijima, who is the voice actress for Lin Minmay, who is the original singer in Macross. She had a little mini concert, which was fun. I've never actually seen Mari. The last time I was at a con that Mari was at was OhioCon years ago, but I was a cosplay judge that year, so I was stuck in the masquerade while the concert was going on, so I never got to see Mari sing or meet Mari. So I was kind of sad. So it was nice that I got to see her this time. She did 2 of her original songs. If you don't know, she's got like 25 albums she's made. She's been doing music for a really long time. And then she went into her Macross songs as Minmay. Let's see. She did My Boyfriend is a Pilot, because everyone needs to hear Kyun Kyun at least once in their life. Zero G Love. I don't remember the name of the song she did next. Then she did Ayo Bote Maska. Actually isn't my favorite Minmay song, but it's the one we all know, so everyone was woo. And then she did Angel Paint, which is my favorite Minmay song, so I was very happy I got to hear her sing that live, as I got to stand up and dance and be all excited about that. I did autographs afterwards, but I'm not a big autograph person, so I didn't do that. I think I ate. I ate instead afterwards, instead of getting an autograph, and bought more stuff. We entered the costume contest, or I should say Miss Macross Idol contest. It was super cool. It's not a traditional masquerade like I'm used to. I'm used to very formal judge competitions. There's a different style to it. And this was just fun because this is a very small convention. So it was relaxing, like the way things were formatted. We could kind of just sit back and enjoy the show until it was our turn, and then sit back down and enjoy the show some more. It was basically set up like a mini concert. So like the announcer came out and started the show, and then there was a VAR attack, and Walker had to save us from the VAR, and it was really cool. Part of it was the costume contest, and everybody could do their skits and stuff. I'm a wuss. I didn't sing. I just did a walk-on. The Miss Macross definitely deserved to win. She had a really, really good skit. She was a good singer. She had an amazing skit. She really put the effort into it. It was super cool. It was nice. I like to sing along with Macross songs, so anybody that gets up there and sings, I'm in the audience singing and dancing and whatever. It was nice chatting with the people in the audience with us, because that's always my favorite part of masquerade. Getting to know people is always fun, and immediately going back to the hotel and following them all on Instagram. And then those of us that were in the costume contest, everybody got a little something to kind of thank of us for putting on the show. I actually got, I managed to snag something I've actually been trying to track down on eBay for a while, for a reasonable price, I should say. Is the little chibi Cheryl. She's in the lion outfit, but it's the VF25 color scheme. So I've actually been trying to get it for a while. So when they're like, oh, you can pick a Cheryl figure, I'm like, holy crud, I've been after her forever. So she gets to join the wall of Cheryl now. So the con was over by the time the idol contest was over. I want to say it was 8:30ish, around there. The idol contest was long, but it was fun. It was the end of the day, so it was kind of cool to unwind. I got changed and we walked back to her hotel room. We went to Curry House because there was a curry house like not even 2 blocks from our hotel. Cool. I always love Japanese curry, so that was cool. We got some desserts to go because we were really full by the time we were done eating our curry. We went back to our hotel and just kind of relaxed. My feet were killing me because I bought brand new boots for that costume. And Sunday, we didn't do too much. Jollibee, which was on my list of things to do when I was in LA. So we went to Jollibee and walked back and took the right train and went to Koreatown. And we met up with Katie's friend and we went to Korean barbecue, which I've never done before. We ate a lot of meat. We got back, we went to the hot tub again. I know we did that. All that walking, I'm not used to walking that much anymore. Then on our last day, Monday, we went to the beach. Apparently we were only 15 minutes from the beach. It was cold. It was 65 and pretty windy on the shore. So we were dumb. You could tell we were dumb tourists. We're at Redondo Pier and you can totally tell we're tourists because it's about 65 degrees and pretty windy and everybody else is in pants. And then there's us. That was my first time seeing the Pacific Ocean. So it was something. Definitely gonna go back there next year. So we went to like the pier where we met up with some more friends for coffee and they were nice enough to drive us home from the airport. Thank you. Flew home on a red eye. So we left LA at 10:30 and we got back to New York at 5:30 a.m. I slept for like 20 minutes on the plane the whole time. I got back to my house at 7 a.m. this morning. I slept for an hour. Had to get up and do mom stuff. And I got to take a nap for 3 hours. And that's about all the sleep I've gotten. So, I guess in conclusion, my thesis for this paper, we're going back. I definitely want to go back next year. Is what I'm thinking, is how I feel. Immediately after leaving the con, I was already sad and I'm like, I want to come back. It was nice going to something so small and focused. Macross is my main fandom that gets priority over every other fandom I have. You probably know that. If you follow me, you obviously know that Macross is my thing. So it was really nice to meet other people who are in the same mindset. Just being able to have a conversation, turn around and talk to anybody and you'll have something to talk about. It might be a conversation on how much they hate Macross Delta, but it'll be a conversation. I had a good time. I got to meet people that I've kind of been in internet circles with for about a decade. Actually, I've been in Macross fandom for about a decade. I mostly lurk. I'm not terribly social online, but I recognize everybody's names and everything. So it was nice to kind of put face to the screen name kind of thing. Idol competition, I'm definitely gonna. I think I'm gonna go hard next year. I'm issuing a warning right now. This is a challenge. I'm going to bring it to the idol competition next year. And I definitely want to bring more of my East Coast friends out with us. So we're probably going to book a suite and bring out, I think I've got a list of 6 people right now who are going to come. Maybe more. So that's going to be really cool. And hopefully we can help the con grow and get more people to come and put out the good word. Because it was definitely a really fun time. So if you're into Macross, or if you'd like to join me on a trip to Los Angeles next year, definitely think about coming to SDCon. You want to help me eat my 15 plates of sushi at Kula, definitely come out to Los Angeles next year. So I had a good time. I can't wait to go back, and I'll see most of you guys in another year. 派手なブルーの空笑顔を映す君二人で描いた鮮明さ